So we're going to be creating an online tutoring language platform, and we're going to be using Google Stitch, which we would now then export to Figma. Also, we're also going to be building this with Figma's new agent. It's actually a new tool and it's in its beta phase. And as you can see, we can actually use this for free for now. So till when they're now applying credit, so you can grab this as it lasts till when they start counting credit. So without wasting time, let's start. So first of all, we're going to copy the whole prompt. So once copied, we're going to go to Google Stitch and we are going to make sure that it's on app. Then we are pasting it here. Then we come down here and we're going to choose the latest one because I think that's the one that works very well for HTML. Then once we select that, we are going to click on generate. So once we paste the prompt here, as you can see, it starts generating it. It first of all generates the design system that is from Google Stitch. Then as you can see here, the AI agent, because I think it's using an AI agent. So the AI agent is building every screen that is here. So before you put or prompt anything, make sure you have everything that you want good, meaning you have to have a PRD, product requirement document, because it has to be clear, because whatever you are putting here has to be the thing that you want to create, right? So we're going to let this play, and once it's done, I'm going to show you different things you can do with this, and they have different functions in order to improve your design. So let's watch the magic. Okay, so it's done. And remember, we are building a mobile experience for a tutor platform. So, and you can see it lists out all the design system here. So if you zoom into it, you can see the screen it did. And to me, if you are brainstorming, this is a very good way to start brainstorming and putting your ideas out there design wise. And these are designs that you can actually start using. You may not use all the elements, but you can have an inspiration. So it's not that, back in the days where you have to think and don't know what you are doing. So there's a lot of head starts for you. So there are many things we can do here. For example, if I select this, right, I can right click and I can duplicate if I want. I can generate a prototype. I can generate a variation maybe for color or something else. I can also download. For example, I can download this page and to download in a raw file. So depending on what you want to do. But the next thing we're going to do is we are going to create a prototype out of it. And by creating a prototype out of it, we're going to select everything by holding Shift and select. Then we're going to either right click and generate an instant prototype, or we can come down here and click on this plus icon. So now once you click on it, it automatically takes you to this screen. Then you can see different screens, so you can add the screen, so you understand where we went. So I'm going to go back. Then I'm going to double tap on this. So once I double tap, it brings me back to the prototype screen. So if you created a new screen, you can add it here, and when you click on add, it will tell you add existing screen. Then you can select any existing screen that you want to add to this system. So now you can also click on this to see the interaction with the whole system. And for example, now you want to show someone maybe low fidelity design. Maybe you guys are trying to brainstorm on how the platform would be, and the budget is not there yet, but just want to know how it's going to look like. So this is what you can do. You can click on different screens, and anything that shows this mark shows you that okay, you can click on the screen. So there are only 4 screens here. If there were more, it could show you a different user experience. So now if we click here, you can actually convert it into different modes. That is one crazy stuff about this thing. So you can have desktop mode is not well optimized to do, but at least it's actually shows us what it could look like in the tablet and in other screens that we have. So, and we can reload, and we can actually share it as a QR code or share it to someone. So now enough of Google Stitch. Let's use the same prompt in Figma Agent. So I'm going to come to Figma Agent here, and I'm going to paste it here. Same thing, and let's click send and see what it creates for us. So, and note again, this is actually the first time I'm doing from scratch, not like using it in an existing design. So let's see. Let's get surprised. Figma have started doing its own thing, and as you can see, it's building each and every segment one after the other. So I was even scared it's not going to build each and every one, like the way Google Stitch doing it, but it's really building it, right? And as you can see, it's almost similar in a way, but you'd all know Figma, what it can do. So now it's fully built, and as you can see, it's built this screen, and this is clean. This is Figma. This is the power of Figma. You can't compare this with any other tool out there. So as you can see, the positioning, the arrangements, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually very, very clean. So these are all these screens. So now we are going to compare the two together, but let's export what we did in Google Stitch. So to export, all you just have to do is select the screens. Then we are going to come to export, and we're going to come down to Figma, and I'm going to click on convert. So once it's done converting, we're going to click on copy. Then once we click on copy, we're going to come back to Figma, and let's just paste it at the bottom here. So as you can see, it's pasted here. So now I'm going to post them side by side. Let us do comparing and contrasting. Okay, so on my left hand side is Google Stitch, and on my right is Figma. So as you can see, this is the screen side by side. So you guys will be the judge of it. Let me know which designs are much better. But and not only just the design, who explained things more, who expressed things more, and who went far to do some certain things, irrespective of how the UI came out. I know, yes, one person won in one side, and looking at this, I'm seeing some things that Google Stitch actually did a little bit much better, because exactly here they did much better than Figma, right? And coming down here, okay, so let me know how many, let's say, we are giving then how many is going to Stitch, how many is going to Figma, and I'm going to try to see if I can give access to this file. And but definitely I'm going to copy the prompt so that you can generate your own and modify it. If you like more of this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next post.